Hi, this is SuprovatGhoshal. I'm currently studying Computer Science and Engineering from Institute of Engineering and Management, Kolkata. I stay in Barakpur, which is in West Bengal. I was part of the ICP program for GATE 2012. I scored All India Rank 3 in Computer Science and Engineering, and I'd like to dedicate this success to my parents and all my teachers who have been very supportive to my cause. The question this year was quite easy compared to the papers that were set in early years, let's say 2005 and 2006. There were certain other questions which were doubtful, and hence marks were offered to all of the people who actually gave the paper, and hence there were some pretty high scores. And the questions were quite basic. There were questions which could be answered quite easily, and hence some people were able to complete it in a very short amount of time and have a lot of time for revising them. Preparing for the GATE exam, again, I did not have a very fixed strategy, but as said, I did go through certain very strict timetables, and I made sure that each topic was given adequate amount of time. In that period, I made sure I found out what my weaknesses were and how could I go about rectifying them, and that was it. As for the time from which I did start my preparation, let's say serious preparation started from the month of November and henceforth till the time that GATE exam was actually done. That was the time I seriously prepared for the GATE exam. Hours set for GATE preparation, that would depend on what amount of time I had free from the necessary work that was given to me by college. But I would say on an average it would be 8 hours per day, give or take 2. I made sure that if I fell behind my timetable, I would make it up by giving more hours in the coming days. I was part of GATEFORUM's ICP program, and the major thing about those were the classes. The classes did extensive coverage of all the topics, and that made sure that people did not have to put extra efforts in order to find out what stuff is there to be covered. And it's the way the treatment are given to the subjects. Like certain subjects are taught in a very theoretical sense in the colleges. From the classes you get to understand that there are certain other approaches to it which would be quite useful if they are known while attempting problems that usually come. As for suggestions and tips for students appearing for GATE exam, I'd like to suggest that not only coverage is important, but it is also important to plan out how you're going to actually prepare for the exam and how actually you're going to give the exam. A strategy is very important, since it's planning that will count the most while you make the most in your 3 hours that is given during the duration of the exam. Well, GATEFORUM as a organization provides a lot of different packages suited for different classes of requirement. In particular, one can talk about its target test series. It's a good way of finding out where one's weaknesses lie and where does one stand in terms of the competition. It also gives you repeated opportunities to correct your strategy during the examination, and that actually saves time. Well, e-GATE is going to be a new venture from GATEFORUM. It is probably going to be a pretty handy thing for people who are in remote locations and want to have the same quality of tutorship that is being provided at the centers. Staying at home and getting the lectures is going to be a big advantage for people who do not have centers nearby. As it is one of the offerings from GATEFORUM, one can do better in terms of linking it with the other programs that are available, and it would raise awareness for the people who are actually associated in the other programs, and likewise people who are actually part of eGate can also get to know about the other programs, and hence the entire preparation can actually get benefited from all the sides. The time when I started thinking about MTech came from when some of my seniors were actually preparing for MTech, and they actually got into good places after giving GATE. Now it seems so that they were getting certain better opportunities that would be more suited to the way I work. Hence, I started thinking about MTech seriously from third year, when even from my college certain seniors got better opportunities, and they were doing quite well in that aspect. So the thing is, that is the time when I started deciding, okay, MTech might be a good option. Now that was mainly the thing, and I also found out that it also gives you better avenues when you want to actually go for a PhD, and it actually gives you certain other degrees of exposure that cannot be got from a job. That's the thing.